Joe Brown, aka Black Phoenix, checking in this rising. And I wanted to talk to you, family, this rising about regrouping isn't failure. I think we all go through those stages in life where we have to regroup, reconsider, uh, reinvent yourself, um, evolve, and you have to take that time. And a lot of times you have to take that time um, away from the environment that's that's causing chaos or that's causing confusion, or it can be a location, man. It could be a relationship, fam. It could be jobs. It can just, it's a lot of things, fam, that sometimes you have to sit back and really think about the decisions you have made that got you up to the point you are at in life. And you can't feel that you failed because you have to go back and get along, so to speak, or go to the drawing board or come up with a new plan. You know, I've realized that certain tools I used in certain environments, once I relocated, I couldn't use those same things the way I was eating or the way I was living. I have to switch some things up. And I think, we have to be realistic, when it comes to that, because sometimes we want to stick with the same thing, fam, and sometimes sticking with the same thing can hurt you. It can hold you back. You know what I mean? Not being willing to switch it up. You know what I mean? And it's just humbling when you get the opportunity to sit back and regroup, and you have someone who can literally watch from the outside while you in the inside of the storm, pretty much tell you what's going on. And I have just learned, fam, that when you're in the middle of something, when you're in the storm, when you're going through these chaotic moments in life, salute, thanks for checking in, when you're going through these moments in life, you can't see what's being placed around you. You can't see the real power moves that's being made off of your patience and off of your work ethics. And sometimes you can get discouraged and be like, man, I'm not seeing nothing. You know what I mean? And that's when you can feel burnt out. You know what I mean? You can be like, damn, you've been moving so much. You like, I don't even want to move. You know what I mean? So you literally have to step back, fam, and reconsider everything, fam, and be real. Be real with you. You know, there's an old saying that says that if a person stares in the mirror and they look at it and then they walk off and they forget what they look like, they double minded and unstable in all their ways, fam. And we have to just embrace that fact. And if it's some things that we have to deal with, we have to deal with, fam. Salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. This rising, fam. Appreciate it, fam. I just think that, you know, we have to realize that we all need to regroup, fam. You know, I think different stages in your life too, like different ages, like especially because we to evolve and learn, and knowledge would change you, fam. Information changes your situation. The right information. You can be around some wrong information, and it can make you make some your decisions and your choices um, can lead you in a stagnated situation. You know what I mean? But once you got the right information, fam, once you know that certain things isn't good, and you did your research, and you done did your homework and you done feel how it makes your body feel, you can't eat it no more. You know what I'm saying? You like, I'm killing myself, and it's not, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Like it's making me feel some type of way. So, just certain situations, fam, when it comes to taking care of ourselves physically, or spiritually, you know what I mean? Once you start getting certain information, fam, you just start changing and you start putting facts with facts. And you realize that a lot of things that you hold on to was tradition, things that you grew up with or you seen in the environment, from your parents or the neighborhood or whatever, you know what I mean? And a lot of these traditions that you realize that it was just something we was holding on to. It didn't have a lot of truth. It really couldn't help us like we thought it could help us. You know what I mean? Salute, salute. Shoot, shoot. Talk to me, fam. What's going on? You want to see that hog, fam? Hey, fam, for those who want to get one of them hogs, fam, all you got to do is visit Amazon. If you got Amazon Prime or regular Amazon, you can put in hog on welding t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, pillows. I got all type of stuff, fam. So check it out, show some support. And if you happen to get one, fam, make sure you send me a snapshot. You can hit me up. I'm on Instagram, HogOn Welding, HogOn University. You should be easy to find me. I'm on TikTok. Most definitely, you can find me on YouTube. I mean, YouTube and Facebook too. Facebook HogOn Welding. So you can hit me up, inbox me. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in this ride. And I know people coming in from different places. Fam, you know what? It's all about the way you look at yourself too, fam. You know what I mean? We have to, just because you're in a situation, it's all about your mentality. I heard a guy say one time, he said, there's a difference between being broke and being poor. Being poor is a mentality, fam. You know, being poor, you think a certain way that'll keep you from growing to a certain level. But if you're broke at a moment, that's just a situation, that's just a condition. And so we have to realize that in certain situations we change, and it's all based on the information, fam. It's all based on how we view us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why HogOn stands for hustling over grounded obstacles naturally. Because in life, fam, we gotta go through it, we gotta go over it, or we gotta go around it. But we got to get our hog on, fam. So, you have to be willing to endure, you know. So, don't get caught up in a situation where you're willing to complain about the situation you're in, but you're not doing anything. You know what I mean? There's always something you can do to improve the situation you in, you know, if you can see it or not. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that, fam. It's always a different perspective, fam. I think that's when I was in prison, I met a lady that was a chaplain, and she added an extra P to proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. You know what I mean? Because if you don't prepare properly, fam, you're going to perform piss poorly. And as long as we prepare, fam, like if we prepare where we want to go, if we just do some homework, if we do some research, um, that type of work, fam, would pay off in the long run. If it's, if you want to move to a certain environment, if you're trying to start a new career, if it's a new business you're trying to get into, you know what I mean? It's so much you can do, fam, but you just have to start somewhere, you know what I mean? And don't get to the point where you don't feel like you got to regroup. And sometimes regroup, fam. Salute, salute. Oh man, no problem. You appreciate it, fam. I always like to give good information, fam. You know what I mean? If I can, and this rising, fam. I used to come up with some gas station therapy, but today I'm not at the gas station. Um, but I am on my coffee though, and I just wanted to go live, fam, and just talk about regrouping is a failure, and regrouping can mean going to go get you some help, fam. Talking to somebody. You know what I mean? I realized too that if you stay in your head all the time and you don't get a second opinion about the things you went through growing up, the relationships you have experienced, if you don't get a chance to talk to someone and put everything out there, then it's going to be hard for you to deal with new things and to climb to new levels. You get what I'm saying? So don't don't get in a situation where you don't want to get no help, fam. If you got some issues going on, if you got some behaviors that's keeping you stagnated, that's putting you in situations. So I always think about that, fam. So I think that's a good thing. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate everybody for checking in this rising, fam. Let me see if I can lock these messages in. Allow me to filter them and see. Try to make all of them in, fam. I appreciate everybody for checking in this rising. Like I say, fam, this rising, just regrouping, fam. Create new options, new opportunities, and it's always um, it's the journey, fam. I realize it's not necessarily the destination, even though that's where we're trying to go to a certain place, but it's a lot of jewels we pick up in the destination. I mean, in the journey of going to the destination. And when you're going through your times, it's a lot of jewels, fam. It's a lot of information that you can gain that can really change you, that can really put you in better situations, and you have to be humble. You know, you know. There's an old saying that says, if everybody's saying it, it got to be some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, fam, you have to just look at your situation for what it is and make adjustments, break things down, and say, you know what, this is what it is, and fix it. You know what I mean? And those are things that you can do. You know, I was thinking about the serenity prayer over the last few days, and one of the main things that hit me with that prayer is when it says the courage to change the things I can. Because see, once you accept that certain things are out of your control, there are still things you can do to better your situation. But sometimes we get caught up in that part, or that hurt, or that helplessness, or that despair, and we be like, feel devastated by the situation, whatever it may be, and that keeps us from becoming better or growing from that situation. So I like how it say that to, once you accept it, to give you the strength to do what it takes to pull yourself up out of it. You know what I mean? So if anybody, going through that stage, fam, it's okay. It's normal, you know what I mean? It's just, you have to keep in mind of what you want. And sometimes, you have to change your, not your goal though. You just changing your destination on how you're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? You might say, hey, you know what, there's a dead end on this street. We got to go down here now. You know what I mean? But you still got to go. You know what I mean? You still getting to where you want to get to. So, I just want to say, always educate yourself, fam. Always learn. Um, put some new knowledge in front of you, and be open. Be open. Be real. Be honest. You know what I mean? And I think life is going to be what it is. You know what I mean? But I do want to give a shout out to those who are welders, iron workers, fabricators, fitters, looking for opportunities. Welders United RA at gmail.com. Get on that waiting list. Welders United Recruiting Agency. The goal is to help fill the gaps with a lot of these companies that's looking for people for stable positions, for traveling positions, for turnaround welding positions, and people that fit a certain criteria and or that want to come in for a certain say, I'm willing to come stay with this company for a year or two to do this or that, or I'm willing to give this company a shot to stay around for a while. I want to create some of those opportunities. A lot of times, like I say, information changes our situation. Um, with Welders United, I realized that once we get the right information, we can be able to position ourselves where we need to be at in life. So, sometimes closing that gap is showing the right people, connecting the right people with the right people. You know what I mean? And then the rest is history. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. Oh, fam, it's easy to get certified, fam. It's just, a lot of times, we think we got to go to a college or a school. Just let me say this for the record. You can get certified by learning from someone privately and going to a CWI or to a certification facility that only charges, they depends on what the test is now. They probably around probably no less than 150 up to four or five, $600, depends on what type of test you're taking. But you can literally go and take the test yourself. Normally, when you go to school, they give you time to practice and then they give you tests to take so that way you can gain your certifications. But if you're not wanting to go through that process, you can learn on your own. You can get someone private. You know, you can take courses and still get certified. And then keep this in mind too. If you are planning to work on traveling jobs, um, fabrication shops that do certain thickness of metal, especially heavy duty. If you plan on trying to make some money, any flux core, any um, sub arcing, 9 times out of 10, um, they're gonna certify you. So keep that in mind. Most people think like, you know, um, once I get certified and I leave school, I'm good. I ain't got to test no more, fam. They gonna test you everywhere you go. Every different company you go to want to get a well test. They want to see what you got. They want to see your skills. So it doesn't matter what you did yesterday last year. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you can do right now when you get to that job. So just keep that in mind. So a lot of times people um, get caught off guard, not knowing that they got to retest or retest. So every company you go to gonna have you show pretty much tell you, show me what you got. Kind of like Missouri, the show me state. Pretty much where you go, gonna say, hey, show me. Salute, salute. Oh man, hey, ain't no, hey, it's all good, fam. It's all good. Like I say, a lot of times, there's so many ways to do things, but we only know one way. And then sometimes we'll only know one way and we'll get offended when someone try to give us a different way. Like there's only one way to count to 10. I remember a teacher telling me one time, I want you to learn the quickest way and the easiest way for you. And I realized that just because I might count to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you might want to say 9 plus 1 is 10. You know, so you can't knock away a person get to something as long as they get to it. You know what I mean? So that's why I say information change the situation. You use it, you can critique it the way you want to, but just remember, we can't reinvent the wheel, fam. It's been rolling for a while now. And I was talking to a friend yesterday and just talking about how, certain things has been going and we just have to, you know, realize that this is how it goes, and then you can add you to it. You can do that, but there's just certain things that you just have to do, fam, and that's life. Salute, salute, facts, fam, for real, for real. You know what I mean? So, I just think that just things that we have to consider and just be real about, fam. So, you get to the point where you're regrouping, it's not failure, especially when you're growing and you're learning and you educating yourself and you putting yourself in the right positions. That's the main thing. As long as you're doing that, you're gonna be all right, fam. So just wanted to come in this rise and like I say and talk about that, something that was on my mind. And once again, for those who want them shirts, all you gotta do is visit Amazon, Amazon Prime, HogOn Welding t-shirts, hoodies, get yours, you know what I mean? And like I say, right now, fam, I'm in the NENWA area, Northwest Arkansas area, Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville area, and regrouping with family, um, and just finding a new approach to things. You know what I mean? Reconsidering some things, and and I think that in life, fam, we all go through that, and we have to be realistic and know that hey, it is what it is. Just don't get stagnated. You know, it says, "Before I let you go," it said, "A righteous person will fall several times, but they get back up." So, if you fall, just remember, you stumble. It's all right. Life throws stuff at you sometimes. Just get back up, fam. Y'all be blessed. I'm out this thing. Hold on.